Hello friends, this is Jack Later. That's me there in the picture on the bottom right. For most of you, I am your sponsor in Empower Network and Anticipating Network. And guys, I wanted to share with you something right now, right here, that has been extremely powerful in making some phenomenal changes in my business over the last couple of weeks. As you may know, we have an individual in Empower Network who's only been in this for about 10 months, and his name is Shaqir Hussyin. And just last month, after just 10 or 11 months in Empower Network, he made $106,000 in that 30-day period last month. And guys, he's just amazing what he's been able to do, primarily based on a lot of his success secrets. Now, it's amazing because this guy is half my age. He's 24 years old, and he's been able to reach this goal. It's just amazing. So anyway, I wanted to share with you the following experience. The other day I was listening to the May 7th Inner Circle audio tape in my car on the way to work. It was on my MP3 player. I make it a habit of listening to my MP3 or my Inner Circle audios on my MP3 on my way to work every day and back. And I've benefited from all of the Inner Circle audios, but this one in particular was so powerful that I decided to create a training video based on what I learned, because I realized a lot of you don't have that Inner Circle tape, and I wanted to share this with you. I was absolutely mesmerized by what I was learning. Now guys, if you don't already own the Inner Circle product, I would encourage you to carefully listen to the May 7th audio. So if you have the Inner Circle tape, listen to the Inner Circle product, listen to the May 7th audio. Now, if you don't own that, just buy the Inner Circle, and it'll change your life. When you see the secrets that are in that I'm showing you here, you'll understand why. And again, guys, this is just a taste of it. I'm not going to give you everything that you see or you could hear in that audio, but I believe this is going to greatly impact your business if you take action on what he teaches. Now, because of the incredible power of this audio, I wanted to share with you what I've learned and comment on a few things along the way. Now, I can't post a copy of the Inner Circle audio on this blog because you have to purchase that, but I'd like to give you just a taste of what Shaqir said. Now, I realize that I can't do the audio justice. You're going to have to listen to it yourself because I cannot express someone else's excitement, passion, and emotion. Only he could tell his own story the way, and it'll have a much greater impact on you if you just listen to that yourself. So anyway, this is Shaqir's background. 3 years ago, Shaqir was a construction worker, making about $55 a day, and he was about $40,000 in debt. He dropped out of college to go into business for himself. He had some major setbacks in his business before joining Empower Network, so he searched all over the internet to find a new opportunity last year. And this is when he found Empower Network. On his first month, he only made about $800. He was told that he was told and advised to go to the next event. He thought, well, I've been to events like this before. How's it going to help me? And his sponsor says, no, you just got to go to the next event, and you'll know why when you get there. You'll feel the power of it then. But he was still skeptical. But when Dave Wood asked in the room how many in the room made a commission in the Power Network, Shaqir noticed that over 90% of the room stood up. He was completely blown away. At that point, he knew he was in the right program. His second month, they told him to get all in. So he bought all of the products to maximize his earning potential. And the second month, he made about $25,000 in Empower Network alone. Now, then he went up to 30,000, then 40, then 60, then 80, and then, of course, last month, $106,000. So believe it or not, Shaqir has made all of this happen before the age of 24, half my age. And guys, I'm here listening to him. I'm more likely to listen to somebody my age, obviously, but here I've spent the last week every day listening to his tapes and being absolutely mesmerized by the things that this guy has to say. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to list and order some of the golden nuggets that I learned from this audio. And you can go to the audio yourself and listen to everything. You'll have to go to the May 7th audio, like I said, or purchase that if you don't already have it. Purchase the Inner Circle product, and you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you're missing out on until you listen to these. So I'm hoping, by getting a taste of this, you'll understand the value of that product. But more importantly, the things that you learn within this particular series right here is going to make a huge impact in your business. So if you're interested in making a dramatic change in your life, listen to what Shaqir said. Now, here we go. This is the first thing he said right here. Number one, he learned years ago that systems work, people fail. And it's your own belief that you have to work on. We have to engineer our own optimism, because most people around you won't support you. Number two, the number one reason why people fail is because they lose belief in themselves before they start getting results. Number three, what really holds you back is not money or time, it's your excuses and your ego. Number four, you have to let go of your own disempowering stories. You have to let go of your ego. That's trying to hold you back. And number five, it's your level of commitment. What is your level of commitment, he asked. Anyway, because whatever it is, you can increase it tenfold. Now, number six, I think this is really instructive and important. Your level of commitment will drive your belief level. Now, I've heard this said over and over by millionaires and top earners in Empower Network, that your belief level in yourself is the number one determining factor in your success. So that's what we're going to work on right here. Now, as we go through these, I want to point out something, guys. These all seem like very simple ideas, okay? Now, don't take them lightly, because you have to keep all of them in mind. Now, this is the way I look at this. My mother is an artist. She has a Master's of Fine Arts degree in painting. She paints 40 to 50 hours a week, and she's an absolute professional at what she does. And what I've learned is this: if you look at her paintings real close up, you'll see the individual brush strokes, and you may not appreciate the painting unless you stand back about 10 feet and appreciate the beauty of what she has. And that's how I look at these success nuggets here. Is I treat each one of these as a brush stroke in a painting, and you'll learn so much more about maximizing your potential if you implement each of these nuggets. So anyway, let's move on here. Number 7, we are at the right place at the right time with the right people in Empower Network. Number 8, it's your responsibility to be the right person who takes advantage of the Empower Network system, all of the systems, the training and everything else. You need to plug into the training, guys. Number 9, your daily thoughts drive your daily actions. Your current actions are driving your current results. Your current results are driving your belief and your self-esteem to go out and start pushing more and doing more and committing more to start taking more action to get results. It's like a triangle, he says. The more action you take, the more results you get. The more results will drive an increased level of belief. And that belief drives more action, and that's how you create momentum. So he says momentum is a very powerful component. Most people try stuff for a short period of time, and when they don't get immediate results, they quit and try the next shiny object. So momentum is very powerful. At first, you're not going to make a ton of money. Some people have, but it's unusual. And a big fat disclaimer here: just because we're talking about Shaqir making $100,000 a month, that his results are unusual, that doesn't mean that you will, because we don't know what your commitment level is. So if you commit yourself over the next 90 days, you'll start creating unstoppable momentum. Number 12, money is just a measure of the value that you create in the marketplace. He said that your income is directly proportional to how much value you create and the amount you serve in the marketplace. Number 13, instead of trying to get money all the time, start thinking about what we can give and serve first. Then the money follows. Number 14, he said that when Shaqir said when he first got into the industry, his goal was to make $10,000 per month. Now he makes $106,000 per month. His next goal is to reach $400,000, then $600,000, then $1 million. And you know what? When I heard him say that, he didn't hesitate. Think about it, guys. How much money are you going to make over the next 90 days in Empower Network? What's your goal? Okay? If you have to hesitate one bit on that, then you're not going to reach it. And he didn't hesitate when he said that. Okay. Number 14. Money is a byproduct of the activities that you do on a daily basis. Number 15. Each and every leader has a daily method of operation, a DMO. They do things religiously every single day without fail. Okay, so there's consistency every single day. You can't skip a day or 2 or 3 days and expect to get the kind of results that you're hoping for. If you have a goal of making $10,000 a month, are you going to make that kind of money if you're inconsistent or if you're just kind of getting your feet wet? No, you have to be 100% committed on a daily basis. In your business, you'll want to know what your core, I'm on number 16, what your core money-making activities are. He recommended to do an 80-20 analysis of where you're spending your time, and I'll talk about that in a second, and what kind of results you're producing. If you're not getting the kind of results you want, then you need to change what you're doing. Now, here's the 80-20 rule, number 17. 80% of your efforts will bring you 20% of your results. That is how you leverage yourself and everything that you're doing. So in a day, you can work an hour or two and get to whatever income you want if you know how to leverage yourself. And this is what really blew me away, guys. He's making over $100,000 a month. And Shaqir says that he only works 2 hours per day within Power Network because he learned how to leverage himself. Now, at the beginning, he worked a ton. He worked his tail off at the beginning, but he's learned how to leverage himself, how to get momentum, and now he's only working a couple of hours a day. He said that this is the other thing I thought was amazing. He said even if he only worked an hour a day, he could probably still make about $50,000 a month. Now, number 18. Here's a warning. He says sometimes we really get attached to a cell, like we really, really, really have to have it. Okay. The more you need to go, the more you let go, he said. Here's the key. The more you let go, the more detached you are, the more you attract. Okay? He says if you let go of the need to get rather than go out and serve and help others, you'll start attracting effortlessly. To do this, he says you need to, number one, operate from a place of immense gratitude, giving thanks for where you are right now. And he says in the morning he writes down 3 to 5 things he's grateful for. And in the evening he does the same. This is where he could give and serve from. This is where you could add more value to other people's lives. Okay? So adding value. And that's what, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video right now, is to add value to your lives. And you'll want to do the same for your people. So one way or the other, you need to provide value in people's lives. Now, number 19. Don't get attached to any cell or any one cell. Okay, and he told a story about how he got caught into that one time where he emailed back and forth with this individual on Facebook and worked with him for about 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, even after he thought he was going to get a big cell, the guy said no. Okay, and he was totally, taken back by that and hurt. He felt like he was cheated out of his time and everything else. And that's what he learned about that experience, is that he says don't get attached to any cell. No matter how much money you need or whatever your needs are, those needs have to be set aside. Operating, at least for now, okay, during the cell, the person's adding value for this individual that you're trying to help out has got to be first place. Operating from a place of service is an important mind shift. He said, let go of all expectations of a sell, okay? But rather, he kept mentioning provide value, provide value, provide value and service. Number 20, do what the leaders say and listen to the daily training calls, meaning the inner circle, okay? And start implementing what you learn. But he said, be careful. Don't go into information overload. Take action while you are learning. Take action while you are learning. He says, spend 20% of your time learning, but 80% of your time doing. So, guys, that's just a few of the nuggets. I'm going to do a part 2 on this tomorrow. Those were just the nuggets for half of the audio that just totally has impacted me in a powerful way. But take action on the things that I've shown you today, and we'll do part 2 tomorrow. Now, this is what I need to say. Very important, guys. If you own the Inner Circle products, listen to them. Okay, listen to the Inner Circle product and listen to Shaqir's May 7th audio today. Okay, you need to listen to all of them on a daily basis, and I've benefited from every one of them, like I've said. But this one is very powerful, extremely powerful. Listen to Shaqir's May 7th audio. Now, if you don't own the Inner Circle series, you need to purchase it today. Don't put it off. Buy the Inner Circle right now. Go to your back office, click on My Products, and then click on Inner Circle. And do that right now, okay, guys? So, anyway, I'll provide links at the bottom. If you're not in Empower Network already, click on the link and check out the sales video and find out if Empower is for you or not. It has absolutely changed my life. It's made a huge impact in my life. Just this last month alone, I made more in Empower Network than I do as a full-time teacher in my profession. So, guys, get all in, and click and get the Inner Circle if you don't already have it, and listen to these audios. And so, anyway, good luck and success to you, and we'll see you on the other side.